Okay, guys, so I just witnessed one of the most blatant and transparent forms of deception I have ever seen. It's coming from the Young Turks. I stumbled across a video by them, came out, I think it was released today or yesterday, titled Trump Immediately Backpedals on Wall and More. So I'm like, wow, really? Donald Trump's already backtracking on his big promise to build the wall? I mean, that would be terrible. That would mean that he's not keeping his word. So this is a big deal. So I click on the video. I'm like, there's no way that Cenk Uygur is just going to lie to his viewers. So I watched the video, and you're going to see the blatant deception. Here we go.
You guys remember the number one promise of Donald Trump? Everybody knows it, right? We're going to build a wall. We're going to build a wall. At every rally, he would say, and they would roar, and he'd say, who's going to pay for it? And he'd pull like wrestling moves, like, and he'd be like, Mexico! Well, it turns out that as soon as he got elected, on day one, he decided he was going to listen to Ronald Reagan when he said this.
Mr. Gorbachev, tear down this wall.
Well, Mr. Trump, it looks like you don't even have to tear it down because you might not build it in the first place. Look at this, day one. Just a day after Trump's stunning election, Reuters explains, over Democrat Hillary Clinton, congressional aides told Reuters the lawmakers wanted to meet with Trump's advisors to discuss a less costly option to his, quote, big, beautiful, powerful wall. All of a sudden, oh, did I say wall? I mean, maybe we could build something.
Oh my God. I can't even believe the level of deception that this fucking fat fuck literally just employed on his own viewers. Check this out. This is the article that Mr. Cenk Uygur is citing from. It's called, even the title of the article itself debunks what Cenk is claiming. House Republicans test Trump on his U.S.-Mexico wall. According to this is so blatantly disingenuous. The name of the video is Trump Immediately Backpedals on Wall and More. So he's implying that Trump himself is changing his plans to build a wall. When you look at the article he's citing from, it says House Republicans test Trump on his U.S.-Mexico wall. So it's not Trump that's backpedaling. It's just House Republicans who are testing Trump and trying to get him to not build a wall. Now look at this. Look at this. Notice that the quote that Cenk cited from, it's this quote right here. Just a day after Trump's stunning election, blah, blah, blah. You go to the actual article itself. This is the quote he's taken from. Just a day after Trump's stunning election, blah, blah, blah. Notice that that's the second paragraph in the article. He skipped the first paragraph, which says, quote, Republicans in the House of Representatives hope to offer President-elect Donald Trump an alternate plan to his proposed U.S.-Mexico border wall. So the article that Cenk is citing from, which Cenk is using as proof that Trump is backpedaling, says nothing about Trump backpedaling, and is just about the House Republicans trying to convince Trump to backpedal. And if you read the article at a later point here, it literally says that they have not looked. The House aide said House Republicans working on the alternative plan were waiting for Trump's transition team to be put in place before setting a date for the meeting. The meeting to try to convince Trump to change his mind. Because every time throughout this entire election, when the GOP establishment tried to get Trump to do something, Trump always caved in, right? No, because Donald Trump is not a Republican. And the Republican GOP establishment doesn't support Trump. We've known this forever. The article continues, a spokesman for Trump did not respond to a request for comments on the lawmakers' proposal of their desired meeting. So Trump hasn't even responded yet to these people's proposal, the House Republicans' proposal to not build a wall. Yet Cenk is claiming that Trump is, quote, backpedaling. So this motherfucker literally just lied to his 3.1 million plus subscribers, and they're dumb enough to fall for it. Now here's the great part. If you look at one of the top comments, the majority of the comments are dumb fucking progressives saying shit like, laugh out loud, once again Trump scammed his supporters. But really, the only scamming that happened here was Cenk Uygur scamming his fucking subscribers. And imagine how fucking delusionally, self-confident you have to be. Which, by the way, is that same delusional self-confidence that had half these morons thinking Trump was going to lose massively in the election. To leave comments saying, oh, Trump scammed his supporters, while Cenk Uygur is literally scamming his own fucking subscribers. This guy literally just did this. I'm literally baffled. This is such a blatant distortion, such a blatant, literal lie, that this guy needs to take the video down now. Because it's not just a video title, it's what he literally says in the video itself.
Candidacy, the aide said. All of a sudden he's listening to unions and people who supported his candidacy. And all of a sudden it's not a wall, it's a fence. And by the way, you know who was for a fence? Hillary Clinton. You know, they have all this kabuki theater about how much they disagree. The minute they get into office, she said fence, he says fence.
Again, this desperate fuck, he's so freaked out that Trump is actually an anti-establishment candidate that he's doing his best to suggest that Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump are the exact same thing because they're the establishment. That's all this he's a racist. I mean, it's all been documented. Cenk Uygur is a racist. He hates white people for no reason. He's partnered with Al Jazeera in the past. Al Jazeera is funded by the government of Qatar. So really, this guy cannot be trusted. He's basically a foreign operative committing treason against the country he lives in. So it's really disgusting that he would go this far. And he has nothing left because his real agenda is fuck white people, as another popular YouTuber likes to point out. Atheism is unstoppable. His real agenda is fuck white people. So because that's his true agenda, even though Trump is actually a true anti-establishment candidate, Cenk doesn't give a fuck about that because his goal is fuck white people. So he's gonna make you think Trump is just the same as Hillary in this blatant fraud of a news story he just reported here because he's not interested in the truth. And now he's gonna have to resort to more and more lies as Trump proves to be the true anti-establishment candidate that I believe with 95% certainty he is. So again, guys, I'll put the link to this video below. Go click dislike and leave comments pointing out the blatant fucking fraud of this video, because that's what it is. And hopefully this piece of shit will take it down. Thank you.
When democratic policies fail, you're racist, you're racist, you're racist. They keep saying it. It's the last refuge of the discredited Democrat politician.
Fight back against YouTube censorship by supporting me on Patreon. You'll also get access to exclusive, never-before-seen videos and other perks like monthly Google Hangouts with me, free books and t-shirts, and more.